Now I would request our President, ICAM, Hafiz Mohammed Yusuf Sahib, to kindly deliver his address. Thank you.
Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Honorable Chief Justice Lahore High Court, Justice Ajazul Ahsan Sahib, our keynote speaker, Mrs. Uzma Adil, past presidents, council members of ICAP, chairman and members of Northern Regional Committee, our newly qualified chartered accountants and award winners, their proud parents and families, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, Assalamu Alaikum. On behalf of the Institute of Chartered Accountants of Pakistan, its council, the regional committees and the entire management team, it is indeed a great pleasure to welcome you all tonight on this very memorable and happy occasion. We are greatly honored that the chief guest of the evening, the Honorable Chief Justice Lahore High Court, very kindly accepted our invitation and is gracing the occasion despite his very busy schedule and commitments. Thank you, sir. While being great admirer of her talent and capabilities as our senior in the profession, I appreciate the selection of the organizing team for inviting Mrs. Uzma Adil for addressing this newly qualified team of young chartered accountants and to inspire and motivate them as to how one can progress in life with hard work, dedication, commitment, and dignity. Thank you, Mrs. Uzma Adil. You are our shining star and we greatly appreciate your efforts and contributions towards the cause and image of our profession, and big round of applause for Mrs. Uzma Adil. My dear young colleagues, you all have already got the good news of passing the Chartered Accountancy examination, and many of you have also become the member of the Institute. The primary purpose of today's gathering is to recognize and celebrate your achievements with you, your families, members of the accounting fraternity, and the distinguished guests. Our elders used to say, joy when shared increases, and pain when shared decreases. The other objective is also to share with you some good thoughts and useful learning lessons by our worthy keynote speaker and the honorable chief guest of the evening, which may help you in your future journey towards becoming a successful professional and a good and responsible human being. Maulana Ali said, "Farishton se behtar hai insaan banna, magar isme padti hai mehnat zyada." Being president of the Institute, I would like to extend my heartiest congratulations to you all and your families on this wonderful achievement. Here, I would like to quote Bill Gates, "You can receive a lot of awards in your life, but there is nothing better. There is nothing better than to be honored by your own. Indeed, this occasion will be one of your most treasured memories for years to come, and I request the House to have a big round of applause for all those young chartered accountants who today have become the member of the ICAP fraternity. I find it extremely rejuvenating to be here as I got to witness and welcome you all to the beginning of your new and fantastic life ahead. We all share your exuberance and excitement as you begin your professional journey. I would like to stress that now you have achieved your dream of qualifying as a chartered accountant. Please remain rooted and committed to hard work and sincerity. Don't forget the lesson of life. Nothing is impossible, but nothing is possible without hard work and sincerity. Also remember that you cannot continue to succeed in the world or have a fulfilling life unless you give back from what you have been blessed by Allah Almighty. Since its inception, the membership of the Institute has upheld its ethical norms and core professional principles and values within the Institute. The repute and the standing that ICAP commands today is due to the determination, courage, and loyalty shown by the members and the leadership of ICAP. ICAP offers great services to the nation by fostering and nurturing the young talent for leadership of tomorrow through its uniquely structured education and examination system. I was just sharing with the Honorable Chief Justice that way back, the then Chief Justice of Lahore High Court, he said he used to be the examiner of many, many institutions, and he said every time people would be getting some news and everybody would trying to influence me that I should do something, with their son or with their daughter. But he quoted that the ICAP exam is such that nobody would dare to even call me and make any influence, and that is the credibility of the institute, which mashallah still we are maintaining. Many of you inshallah will achieve this highest professional milestone, and please remember me at that time, when you become president, I may be in next world at that time. I can simply say that ये सब तुम्हारा करम है अल्लाह के बात अब तक बनी हुई है. As now you are holding the flag of the profession, you should promise yourself not to let it down, particularly when it comes to upholding the interests of the profession and the nation. You all are to undertake upholding the enormous trust put in your profession by the founding fathers of the nation and carry forward our tradition of excellence and partnership in nation building. Here I would like to quote Allama Iqbal, दयारे इश्क में अपना मुकाम पैदा कर, नया ज़माना नए सुबह और शाम पैदा कर. May the spirit of your happiness envelop your very soul and provide you strength and courage to do something for the well-being of the profession and our nation. नहीं है ना उम्मीद इकबाल अपनी कुश्तो वीरान से, ज़रा नम हो तो ये मट्टी बड़ी ज़रख़ेज़ है साकी. And he also said, सबक फिर पढ़ सदाकत का, अदालत का, शुजाअत का, लिया जाएगा तो इससे काम दुनिया की इमामत का. In the end, I would like to laud the NRC for their dedication and hard work in putting together this magnificent and memorable event, and I would like the House to have a big round of applause for Asad and his team, Ali and everybody, the Asad and me. Congratulations to all once again, and I pray to Allah Almighty that you become very successful in life, and your journey should be a happy journey. May Almighty bless us all and our beloved country, Pakistan, Paindabad.
I am absolutely honored to invite on stage our chief guest of the evening for his address. He is none other than the Honorable Justice Ejazul Ehsan, Chief Justice of the Lahore High Court. Please, ladies and gentlemen, a big round of applause for our Honorable Chief Guest of today's evening.
The Honorable President and office bearers of ICAP, I can see a lot of legends and pioneers of the profession sitting here. Members of the ICAP, graduating students, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, Assalamu alaikum. I am honored to be invited at the graduation ceremony of this outstanding institution. Undoubtedly, the Institute of Chartered Accountants of Pakistan is serving public interest by ensuring accountability and transparency in developing and regulating the accounting profession in Pakistan. I have great admiration for the emphasis the institution places on long-time learning, development, positive engagement with the community, and developing leadership skills, qualities that will positively impact our nation as a whole. Achieving CA qualifications is a time of celebration and triumph. It marks the end of one phase and the beginning of the next. It is a proud moment for the graduates, parents and teachers who have all played their part in the end result. The students have worked hard with focus, discipline and determination. Teachers have done their utmost to help students by encouraging and motivating them to perform at optimum levels, which is required all the time to achieve their goals. Parents have made sacrifices in the journey and provided students with the enabling environment at home and financial and moral support to help them through this phase. To the graduating students, this is your day, and I congratulate you on your achievement. Well done. You are fortunate that you are graduating from an institution that has prepared you exceptionally well. The institution has prepared you not just on the academic front, but also to play your part in building this nation. It is not enough to simply try and get by in life. That does not move the world forward. You must strive to excel in everything you do. Excellence in every task, large or small. The decisions you take starting today will determine what you will become. You will face many challenges, but this is what the real world is all about. The next phase in your life is a great training ground for your future success. You must think big. Do not dream based on what is, but what might be. Do not be afraid to be fearless. We all must have goals, and we will have fears about achieving them. It is how we handle those fears that determine whether or not and how quickly we get there. Not every project or task you undertake will be successful. When it is not successful, learn from the mistakes and take the necessary remedial measures on the next project. Ladies and gentlemen, it must always be kept in mind that the end result does not always justify the means. Your goals are not so important that you should use unethical means to pursue and achieve them. Always work hard and continually demonstrate that you are putting in the best possible effort under the circumstances. I have never seen consistent hard work go unrecognized and unrewarded. I am speaking to you during a time of great confusion for the economies of nearly every country on earth. No one profession or government will solve the problems we face. But as accountants, you will certainly be a part of the solution. In the coming months and years, we will see global shifts in regulation and business practices as collectively all countries seek to restore financial stability. Your profession, the profession of accountancy, will play an enormous role in this recovery. So be ready for it. Your values as accountants and as citizens will help provide insight and rational reflection. When I speak of values, I mean the core values like integrity, reliability, independence, and accountability. In my list, the top one is integrity. It is there for a reason. The reason is that without integrity, the words that come out of your mouth and the words which are parts of your audit reports would be meaningless. So when you give your business card, you don't give it with your name on top. You give it with your core values on top. You promise that you will give integrity, reliability, independence, and accountability. In contemporary times, accountants are increasingly being called upon to fulfill key roles in areas of electronic commerce, information technology, continuous assurance, risk assessment, and general business management. Several career opportunities for chartered accountants also pose equivalent challenges to both individuals and to the profession as a whole. Some of these challenges include information technology competence, globalization, competition for non-accounting professions, and change management. I am confident that ICAP has prepared you well to take on the opportunities and meet the challenges. Finally, I thank ICAP for this invitation. I'm extremely pleased to be here amongst the budding professionals. They are the futures of this country, and I see a very bright future. I take this opportunity to wish all the graduates the very best in their future endeavors. To the parents, teachers, and ICAP, keep up your excellent work in helping shape future leaders. May God bless you all. Thank you very much.
Ladies and gentlemen, please a big round of applause for Chairman NRC, Mr. Asad Feroz.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Respected Chief Guest, Honorable Chief Justice Ejazul Ahsan, President ICAP Hafiz Muhammad Yusuf, Keynote Speaker Mrs. Uzma Adil, respected past Presidents ICAP Mr. Abdul Hamid Chaudhary, Mr. Shaukat Amin Shah, Mr. Imran Afzal, Mr. Rashid Rahman Mir, Council members, Regional Committee members, Senior Chartered Accountants, representatives of rates, newly qualified Chartered Accountants, their proud parents, friends of the media, guests, ladies and gentlemen, Assalamu Alaikum. My heartiest congratulations to newly qualified Chartered Accountants, their parents and their teachers. It is my honor and privilege to be part of organization of this graduation ceremony. It is definitely a new beginning for these Chartered Accountants because now new challenges will emerge and some proactive decision making would be required. Graduation is a stage when a person is full of youthful zeal and vigor. Motivation level to do the most and be successful is at the zenith. Being an ICAP member myself, I had the same sentiments when I graduated almost a decade ago. What is very important is that in trying to be very successful, the high level of professional ethics and values must not be compromised. It is very important to understand that a chartered accountant should be able to classify between what is right and what is wrong ethically. This makes me to remember a phrase of Bertrand Russell from Dialogues of Plato: to do the good is to know the good. Wrongdoing comes from failure to know what is good. Please remember, in our profession, integrity comes first and monetary benefits have a secondary value. Now something about the Northern Regional Committee. Northern Regional Committee of ICAP is providing many opportunities for members to get continuous professional training through physical means and now live webinars. We offer a wide range of seminars on core topics that are more technical and non-core topics that are related more to development of soft skills. In the past year or so, we have offered workshops and seminars covering diverse topics of taxation, IFRS, ISAs, IFRS for SMEs, seminars with SECP, and seminars like creativity, work-life balance, career stagnation, leadership through emotional intelligence, and workshops on Excel and PowerPoint. Thus, we provide opportunities for our members to remain updated and to make their skills competitive and to face the challenges of the coming world. We also arrange family get-togethers for members annually. There is one more activity that I want to mention here, which is Toastmasters Club. Toastmasters Club provides a supportive and positive learning experience in which members are empowered to develop communication and leadership skills, resulting in greater self-confidence and personal growth. I would like to encourage all newly qualified chartered accountants to join this club. We have such clubs in Lahore, Faisalabad, and Islamabad. We are honored to have Mr. Shahid Qazi and Mr. Iftikhar Taj Mia, who are the past presidents of this club, and you can interact with them over the dinner for further guidance. It would not be fair on my part if I do not name here and appreciate here the support of Chief Operating Officer ICAP, Mr. Firoz Rizvi, Executive Director Examinations, Sayyid Masood Akhtar, Director Maqam, Mrs. Badia Raza, Director Examinations, Mr. Irfan Ghaziani, Senior Manager Examination, Education and Training, Mr. Ali Durani, Deputy Director IT, Fahim Siddiqui, and our Secretary and past Chairman NRC, Mr. Ali Latif. I would also like to thank and appreciate Mr. Tahir Saeed, Mr. Umar Hamid, Mr. Zuhair, Mr. Arshad, Mr. Yushab, Major Ajmal, Ms. Maria, and all the support staff who were part of the management team, and they helped us throughout. I would also like to especially mention the role of Mr. Asif Hamesh and Ms. Amal Gulrez, the Master of Ceremony for today, for their continuous diligent efforts for smooth holding of this event. We are very thankful to the past presidents of ICAP, senior chartered accountants and heads of rates who have come from all over North, especially for this event. We are especially thankful to Mr. Imran Afzal for giving us pivotal support and guidance for this event. Again, we are thankful to Mrs. Uzma Adil, the keynote speaker for today, and I'm sure she was wonderful and we learned a lot from her. And we would also like to thank Chief Guest, Honorable Chief Justice Ejazul Ehsan, for taking time out from his busy schedule and share with us his enlightening thoughts. Lastly, I would encourage all young chartered accountants to stand firmly to face all challenges, may it be ethical or otherwise, and always remember the following lines. When we change our beliefs, we change the way we think. When we change the way we think, we change our perception. When we change our perception, we change our attitude. When we change our attitude, we change our behavior. When we change our behavior, we change our performance. And when we change our performance, we change the whole world. Thank you so much. God bless us all.
To please come up on stage, and we will also request Honorable Justice Ejazul Ehsan, Chief Justice of the Lahore High Court, to please come up on stage and accompany our President ICAP to resume with the distribution of certificates. A big round of applause for both of them, ladies and gentlemen. Applause, more applause please. He is the Honorable Chief Justice of the Lahore High Court. Mohammad Awais Murtaza Zubairi. Graduates, I want more applause from your side. As I told you before, it's your day, so you shouldn't be hesitant in clapping at least. Mohammad Mukim Abbasi. Mustafa. Israr Ahmed Nisar Jahangiri. Azmatullah. It is a wonderful sight seeing so many graduates receiving their degrees today. It gives me great pleasure to see this. And it's a moment of pride for our institute as well. Murtaza Hussain.